Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. This is Marilyn Gale. So, Vanessa and Dimitri spent the night together, and they wake up together. Now, this is the first portion of Seeking Sister Wife, and we're talking about the Snowdens. This one is going to be, I had to break this up in two parts, one today, one later on. I'll upload, or even early in the morning, because they had a 2-hour episode. There's 4 families. I only usually do 2. I will bring one more episode, one more recap for one of the episodes for the McGee, only because I think you guys would be interested in knowing what's happening in that. And I'll explain more why I'm bringing that back when I, said I didn't want to deal with the McGees. And I'll tell you also why. But right now we're going to do the Snowdens. As I stated, Vanessa and Dimitri, on that episode, they got intimate. They wake up together and they're kind of playing with each other's hands, and Vanessa tells Dimitri she loves him, and Dimitri tells her back he loves her. And he kisses her hand, and she flips it around and she kisses his hand. Now, Vanessa says she's nervous because she's never woken up before in bed with somebody else's husband. She says she doesn't think she could do what Ashley is doing, being the first wife. So I guess her being the second wife or potential sister wife, she wouldn't want a third wife, because then that would put her in the position for Dimitri to accept someone new after her. She can go with Ashley, because I think, she's saying, well, Ashley has opened herself to me and I'm the one coming in. So I can deal with Ashley. And, she expresses love for Ashley as a sister wife. So, I think she's okay with Ashley's. But anyway, Ashley, she's the first wife, and the potential wife is Vanessa. Now, Vanessa asked Ashley if she could carry something. They get out of bed. Let me backtrack. They get out of bed, and Dimitri is saying, okay, you get the kids and I'll get the breakfast, because they both said they were hungry. So she goes in the kitchen and sees Ashley, thumbing around and cleaning things and wiping the floor and everything. And she asked Ashley if she could help her with something, if she help her carry something, and, maybe they could eat outside. So Ashley pauses for a few seconds, and then she responds and says she would like to eat outside. However, she says she said it kind of dry. So Vanessa is like, okay, this is being weird. Ashley is acting standoffish. Okay, so the next scene is like Ashley and Dimitri is in the confessional, when they're just, telling the viewers what's going on. And so Ashley asked Dimitri, how was last night? And Dimitri says, it was good. I released a little tension. And so, Ashley is saying, you're having sexual tension? And he says, yeah, I know you and I are intimate, and I'm paraphrasing, but there's sexual tension with Vanessa. So Ashley says she learned something new. She didn't realize that, even though you're not deprived of sex, that you could still have sexual tension with someone else. And he kind of explains, yeah, so she's saying, that's news to me, paraphrasing. My thought is, girl, you're gonna be aware of a lot of things. Just wait. This is a first for you. I know you guys been dealing with this for, almost 9 years, but this is the first time this has happened where someone, a potential sister wife, is actually living with you and your husband has been intimate. So, hold on, girl, more to come. Now, Ashley addresses Vanessa and Dimitri when they get outside and says she has a confession. And when she says that, she kind of smiles like a cat and ate that mouse, or got the mouse in his mouth and the tail hanging out wiggling. She kind of looks at them like, I got a confession for both of you guys. So she looks at Vanessa and Dimitri and said, I heard y'all last night. No, she says, I heard y'all. So Vanessa puts her hands over her mouth like, oops, and Dimitri kind of shyly laughs. And Ashley then says, y'all didn't wait that long. And when she said y'all didn't wait that long, she had she kind of laughed a little bit. And it didn't seem like she was mad. I think she just wanted them to know y'all busted. So Vanessa is telling Ashley, well, I've been hearing you guys for a while now, so payback sister is payback sister, and she kind of laughs. I discovered, guys, that their rooms are right next to each other. So last week when I was saying that Vanessa, when Dimitri went into Vanessa's room so they could get intimate, I heard Vanessa laughing, but I was almost sure that Ashley didn't hear. I was thinking their rooms was on the opposite ends of the house. Well, I learned they're right next to each other. And so, so this is kind of awkward. They're both hearing each other have sex with one man. I don't know, guys. I guess I'm not open-minded like I thought I was. I'm not sleeping with somebody, and I clearly know they're having sex with somebody else because I can hear them. Now, some ladies, some ladies are able to deal with that. Some ladies have, walked in the guy's house, maybe visiting someone, and he's got company, and there's some sounds coming in that room, and things could happen later on when they meet. I don't know. I'm just making up a scenario, but some women, it doesn't strike them as being odd or weird. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. Well, I do know. Let me stop lying. I know. I get, once I know you're having sex with someone, once I suspect you having sex with somebody, you don't get to touch this one. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. You don't get to touch this one. So Vanessa, I'm thinking she got ideas like, okay, what's going to be the next time we get to, do. Because she asked both of them, okay, what kind of schedule is going to be? How are we going to work this out? How are we going to split the time? Who's going to be with whose night with it? She asked questions because I'm thinking, she stated it's been a while since she, was intimate with someone, so she wants to know. So I'm saying, Vanessa, slow your roll, girl. I know it's, been the Sierra Desert or the Mojave Desert or whatever desert up in there, but slow it down, just process it, but to me, she was a little thirsty, maybe dehydrated a little bit because she admitted it had been a while. So Dimitri says they can alternate nights, But he also says that just because he sleeps with them, one of them, that doesn't always mean they have to have sex. He reminds them that he needs a day off. And even Ashley, she says, she never thought about that part of it, like, how would they split the time? And now to me, that would be the obvious question if you're thinking about a sister wife, a potential one. How is this going to work out as far as sharing time and intimacy? So, I don't know. But, so it's going to be interesting how this is going to play out as far as sharing Dimitri, and, but he did make it clear, I'm going to need a break, And when they discuss that and Dimitri says that he needs a day off, I'm saying to myself, no, super stud, you can handle it, Big Papa. You think you want two women, and that goes with the territory. If you're going to have two women, you have to spread yourself a little thin sometimes. So, don't be backing out or backtracking right now. You have to do what you have to do. So Dimitri says in the confessional, there's no real guide that about how they're going to do this. They'll just do what's best for the family. Now, guys, some people are sexually attracted to other people. When they know someone else wants them, it seems like they're more sexually attracted to that person. Let me rephrase that. If you're in a relationship, or even if you're not in a relationship, but you like that person, when you find out other people want that person, some people are more attracted to the other person because somebody else wants them besides you. Did that make sense? I thought it did. Well, a few weeks later, Dimitri and Ashley are out in the park and they're enjoying the California scenery, the California sun, and they're with the baby. Vanessa is home with the two oldest children, and Ashley mentions Vanessa is keeping the children, and that's one of the many benefits of a plural family. Now, Vanessa and Dimitri have been dating now for about 6 months when this episode was taped, and feel that the relationship has elevated. Dimitri asks Ashley, does she feel good with where Vanessa and the family are? And Ashley kind of answers him back. Now she's looking at the baby, and you know how you're talking and you're making like the baby is giving the answer, but you're giving the answer to that person. That's how she was doing it. She was looking at the baby, but she was directing the question back to Dimitri. And she asked him, do you feel good about it? And Dimitri said, yes, I love her. To which Ashley says, "Aww." Okay, so Dimitri tells Ashley he feels the next step is to propose to Vanessa. And Ashley says she's ready. And that's what they've been working towards. Guys, Ashley is saying the words, however, I'm not feeling she is being 100%. Before, I was thinking, well, she knows about the lifestyle. She has conditioned herself and had, told herself, yeah, her and Dimitri, yeah, let's do this. But that was before Dimitri and Vanessa slept together. Because even Vanessa saw that Ashley was a little standoffish. And I sensed that too. Vanessa would say something and Ashley would answer her back, kind of like, she would pause for a little bit and then answer her back, but not, I don't know, maybe that's just Ashley being cool about it. Maybe that's just her personality, but it just seems like she wasn't feeling it. So it's only two possibilities. Well, actually three. She's not really feeling it like she thought she would because she heard them having sex. Or two, she's changing career. She wants to be an actress. And so this is part of her, practicing different scenes to make it more dramatic. Did I say three? I don't know. I forgot what the third one would be. Anyway, maybe she just cool like that. I don't know. But I just felt like, okay, you gotta feel something, girl. Saying one thing and to have it materialize, saying you want a sister wife and that you want a sister and a wife for your husband and they get intimate, so that is coming into fruition. Saying it and it happening right in front of your face. You can hear the sexual oohs and ahs, the giggling next door. Saying it and happening is two different things. And we all know it. So, the two of them, Dimitri and Ashley, decide that Dimitri will propose to Vanessa. So Dimitri decides to go to Seattle, where Vanessa's mother lived, Seattle, Washington, and go get her blessings to propose to Vanessa. So my confusion is, I'm old school, right? And I have old school thoughts. And so Dimitri is doing an old school thing as far as getting the parent, in this case, the mother, because I get that the father is deceased. But his actions of having an old school thought, a conventional thought, Dimitri is in an unconventional lifestyle. So I got kind of confused with that part of it, but maybe he doesn't see it that way, obviously. Maybe it's a respect thing with him. Okay. And, you guys ponder on that. But anyway, I'm wondering, did he do all this for Ashley? Did he talk to Ashley's mom or dad or one of the parents to get their approval? And from seeing the mom previously in certain scenes, she still seemed like she doesn't approve and she has a problem. Remember when they both Vanessa and Ash and I get my names mixed up. Vanessa and Dimitri went to California before they moved, and Ashley had went there with her mother to celebrate her birthday. Well, Dimitri brought Vanessa, and they introduced Vanessa to Ashley's mom. So, from that scene, it kind of looked like, she hasn't approved of it. She's just going along with it because Ashley's a grown woman and Dimitri's a grown man, and they're going to do what they're going to do. So guys, I'm going to have to make this a part 2, so it won't be so long of a video, but I'm going to bring you part 2, and that question will be answered. Did he go through that same thing with Ashley's parent or parents? So I'm going to leave you right there. I hope that even those who haven't watched this Seeking Sister Wives, with you guys, I'm hoping you can, I painted a picture where it's like you can easily know what's going down. Even for those who do watch Seeking Sister Wives, I hope I've told it and kind of posed some of the questions and confusion that you might have had. And if you agree with how I have presented it, having seen the episode. So that's it for right now. I'll bring you part 2 later on tonight, or either in the morning, because tonight I am going out to dinner, and if I don't get back too late where I'm tired, then I will do the podcast tonight. So those of you who have not subscribed, please do so now. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you later. Have a good evening. Good night.